If you were to take a boat just a few minutes away from the beautiful city of Venice, you would see something strange sitting quietly in the middle of the lagoon. An island that looks peaceful from a distance, but the closer you get there, the colder the world around you begins to feel. Locals want stories not to go near it. Fishermen avoid its water. Even the Italian government has sealed it off completely. This is the Poveglia Island, an island so haunted by its past that for more than a century, no one has been allowed to live there. And today we are going deep into the island's darkest secrets, the ones most people don't survive to talk about. Before we begin, my name is CJ Benjamin, and if you love forbidden islands, hidden tribes, dark mysteries, and true stories the world tries to erase, you're in the right place. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Now let's step into the Poveglia. Poveglia wasn't always a cursed place. In the beginning, it was just a quiet island where ordinary people lived, but everything changed in the late 1970s when the Black Plague struck Italy. Boats filled with dying victims were sent straight to the Poveglia. The island became a dumping ground, a giant quarantine zone. Tens of thousands of people were dragged there, screaming, sick, infected, and left to die alone. The bodies built up so fast that there was no space to bury them, so the guards dug gigantic pits, threw hundreds of corpses inside, and burnt everything. Historians say over 100,000 people were burnt on that island. Even today, people claim the soil of Poveglia is 50% human ash. But the story gets darker. When the plague ended, Poveglia was abandoned for a while until the early 90s when a psychiatric hospital was built on the island, and that is where the island's reputation began truly terrifying. The hospital started as a place for the mentally ill, but very quickly it became something far worse. Patients reported hearing screams in the hallways at night, footsteps in empty rooms, and shadows walking the cliffs, but no one believed them because they were crazy. Then came the doctor. Every story about the Poveglia mentioned him, the surgeon who ran the hospital's experiments. He believed mental illness could be cured by extreme treatment. Patients were strapped to metal tables, drilled in the skull, electrocuted, starved, or thrown into isolation rooms for days. He performed lobotomies without anesthesia, and when the patients died, their bodies were tossed into the same burning pits used during the plague. According to legend, the doctor began hearing voices himself. He claimed the spirits of the plague victims were talking to him, threatening him, watching him. One night, he climbed to the top of the hospital's bell tower. Witnesses say he screamed for help, then suddenly went silent. Some say he jumped, others say something pushed him. He hit the ground hard, but he didn't die immediately. A nurse later swore that a dark mist rose from the ground, wrapped around him, and strangled the last breath out of his body. After his death, the hospital shut down. Staffs abandoned the island overnight. Beds, chairs, tools, everything is still there today, frozen in time. Since then, Poveglia has been completely off limits, not for safety, not for prevention, but because too many people who try to visit the island come back completely terrified or never come back at all. In 2014, the Italian government briefly tried to action the island. The Winnie Bader visited once and immediately backed out of the deal. He refused to say why. Locals say the spirits wouldn't let him stay. Fishermen who accidentally get too close say they hear bells ringing from the abandoned tower, even though the bells were removed decades ago. Others hear crying, screamings, footsteps, or see figures watching them from the windows. And the soil, dig anywhere, you will still find human bones. Poveglia is officially banned, entirely sealed off, and even the police avoid patrolling near it at night. But here's the final strange detail. Despite all the stories, despite all the deaths, despite all the warnings, no one has ever proven the island is haunted. But no one has ever proven too the island is either safe. Which leaves us to one question. If you're given the chance to step into Poveglia for just 1 hour, would you take it? I'm waiting for your answers in the comment sections. And don't forget to like this video so it can reach to other people who are interested in it. And if you've not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our uploads. See you on my next video. Bye.